Ladies and gentlemen, today's in-depth reviews of the DC Comics multi-universe Batman vs Superman. Let's do this. So start off with the packaging. At the top here, you have your Batman v Superman logo. It's like a very lithographic type deal going on there. 3 and up on the top right. You have the window. Great thing about these guys are you can look in and see what figure you're getting and see if the factory had any paint defects on the figure. So here at the bottom, we have a picture of Superman. And then mine's a little bit ripped because I went to Walmart, and this is the only one that they had. I went to like 5 stores in my testing Batman v Superman video where I show off all these toys, and this is the only one that's available, to be honest with you, though. I don't care about keeping them in the box when we doing reviews and stuff. So right here it says you can collect and connect a grapnel blaster replica. That's of Batman's grapnel blaster in the new film. It'll be on the back there. So here on the right, there's a picture of Superman. Doesn't really look like Henry at all. Text right there. Pause it if you like. On the other side, you can just see a window. Batman v Superman logo. So I'm going to go mobile. You can see Superman on the top right. In the middle there, DC Comics Multiverse. And then what the Multiverse means. And here's the grapnel blaster. So you can see we have 1 through 8 different pieces. You have to collect all 8 figures to build this thing. It actually does look cool. I like that little pack-in. If you're gonna do that, that's how you do it. Mattel does that with their WWE stuff. They build the figures, and you can build like a Kane or a Paul Heyman. Here you can build the Batman grapnel blaster, so that's pretty cool. And we have 1 through 4 are Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and the armored up Batman. And 5 to 8 are coming soon. Look at that photo of Superman. Ugh, it looks awful. But yeah, there's the bottom. And let's unbox this. So Superman gets the grapnel blaster handle for his pack-in, and unfortunately this little trigger here, it's a ploy. It doesn't work. It's very stiff, so I don't know about this pack-in, man. Really quick, I want to show you the head sculpt like I showed you just a second ago, but this is the head sculpt of the Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Henry face, and then there's what we got, and you can see that the final product looks so much better. It doesn't really look like Henry, but it does look a lot more like him in the figure rather than the little concept promotion images there. Thank God, because that is ugly as hell. At least this isn't too bad. So right off the bat, this is one impressive figure, even though I really don't like Superman that much. Like I just told you, the head sculpt, it really doesn't look too much like Cavill, but here's the head. Rotates on a 360. You can see profound cheekbones, jaw lines, and blue eyes. Look actually kind of green. And then black hair. It looks okay. It's pretty nicely detailed. They did all right, but it's just the rest of him is very impressive. They did really good detailing on this suit. Not just like, you know, the muscles, you know, the six-pack, the chest, the shoulders and stuff, but the suit itself. You can see like the detailing there, all the ribs and all that great stuff. That's actually really cool. It's a really good color. And the big ass S logo on the front there, it's raised and it's nicely detailed. It's raised twice, one with the yellow and one with the red S, so that's really cool. And this cape is actually very impressive. It's hands down better than this cape. It's definitely a different cape, different material, and I don't know why this one's just so heavy that Batman falls over. Superman actually stands up just fine. So this cape's like a rubber. It feels really nice, looks really good. You can't really pose it. It's just gonna fall back down. It pretty much ends about right there. So right there you got some factory stuff. It looks like it plugs into his back. I don't know if you can take that out or not. Yeah, don't try to do that. Looks like you probably rip it out. So, well, I tried for you guys. But there's the back. Really nice detailing. So let's try out the articulation of the shoulders and arms and stuff. So come at me, bro. Up to the top there for as much as you can do that. Swing around, bicep, elbow, goes at 90, does not really go backwards. He has 2 fists, one on the left and one on the right, so he really can't grip anything. Looks like he's just gonna be punching people. And this other side looks like it's the same exact thing. So the waist looks like his torso, yes, 360. Does he sit down? Does not sit down that well. So if he sits down, he's gonna be low riding like that. And then knees, so right there. Knee articulation, not really well hidden. Looks kind of ugly, but it's all right. And he can Jean-Claude Van Damme. These are really weird square cutouts that they use for these figures, but what you gonna do? Boots, these are the detailing. Really nice. Feet, Michael Jackson moonwalking. They can go up a lot too, look at that. That's pretty nice. All right, so we have thigh articulation, but it is not where it usually is at the top of the thigh. It's lower down. I don't think I've ever seen this before. And then again, I just started getting into toys this past year, so that's really cool. Usually they're right here for the WWE Mattel guys. So that is very interesting. This is one good figure. 20 bucks, not bad. I wish the face was a little better, but this is one badass Superman. So to have him stand pretty much, I have his knees bent right there. And he's kind of leaning a little bit forward, but not too much. On camera, he looks pretty straight, but you can't see that he is a little bit forward. That's just to offset the cape here. And I'm surprised that you can see right there, if he can fall over backwards. It looks like, you know, all these toys are going to have this balancing issue. But that's one good-looking figure. I mean, if you look at it from a distance, that looks great. It's because of the small details, like here on the wrist, like the ribbing there. It's just really good. Apparently these guys are hard to find. I'm glad I got one, because this is probably the best figure that I've seen so far, even though I haven't touched the regular Batman just yet. You know, I really don't give a rat's ass about Superman, but this figure is actually so cool that I actually kind of care about Superman now. At least the Henry Cavill Superman that this is supposed to be. I wish it could have been a little bit better of a head sculpt, but it has really good articulation. You know, I wish this wasn't, you know, a heavy rubber. I wish it was a fabric, so he wouldn't fall over all the time. But he does stand better than his counterparts. Like, what a piece of shit this is, seriously. Yeah, I mean, come on, son. I mean, I don't know, maybe you can somehow rip apart this cape and put on a custom fabric. You can still keep them. Tell me, do you know how to sew? Not really. Superman, I thought he would be taller than Batman, but he's not, so that sucks. And yeah, his knees are a little bit bent right now, but Batman is still taller than him, even if I straighten both of them out. So he's definitely going to be shorter than Armored Up, because Armored Up is taller than regular Batman, and of course he is bigger than Wonder Woman. Superman, out of 10, probably like a 7. I mean, it's a really solid figure, probably 7 or 8. I don't really care about Superman that much. I really can't give it the loved it seal of approval. But this might get one. I don't know. You better get me one, Matthew. Superman, why are you talking to me? So I'll go with a 7 or 8 for Superman. Like I said, I don't know if I can give it the loved it seal of approval. What do you guys think? Are you guys Superman fans? Leave a comment down below for me. Do you like this figure? Do you think this looks like Henry Cavill? And this is pretty good. Pretty nice amount of articulation. Price point's only 20 bucks. It's definitely the most impressive one out of all the figures that they've released for this film so far. So thanks guys very much for watching. Live long and prosper. That's the wrong movie, Matthew. I'm gonna punch you now. Falco punch! That's the wrong movie. I don't care. Tell me you. You're too fat, Batman. Tonight, we dine in hell. Yeah, alright, yeah, let's not stand today. Ladies and gentlemen, today's in-depth review is of the Batman v Superman DC Comics Multi-Universe Wonder Woman. Let's do this.